Welcome back, people of everywhere. It's time to finally kick off Musical March with our first pick, Sing Street. Even though it's technically not a musical because the music in musicals is used to propel the plot forward, but since in this movie they're in a band, that means the music is a byproduct of the plot. But it's still full of music, so I'm counting it. As you can see, I'm all about St. Paddy's Day. The Irish culture is a big thing in my family, especially my father's side. So everything Irish and Ireland has been ingrained into my very soul since I was a young kid. So when I found that there was a movie about kids in a rock band set in Ireland in the 1980s, I was ecstatic. Sing Street follows the story of Connor, who has to go to a new school because his parents can't afford to send him to his old one. He deals with bullies and a priest who runs the school, who follows the rule book to a near dictator degree. Not to mention, it has one of the most Irish kids in the world in the cast.
That's very brave. He'd be out for your blood for the year. Why? Because you've shown signs of weakness. He lives in the same flats as me. His ma and dad are drug addicts. But don't worry, you just need to come up with a plan for the year. Isn't that just the most incredible thing you've ever seen and heard? First off, I have to talk about how great the music in this movie really is. When I first saw this film, I was listening to the soundtrack on repeat. It was always on my Spotify. I was always singing along to every single song. It all just made me so happy to listen to. And as far as I'm aware, while I doubt they were the ones that originally wrote the songs, I do believe that it really is the children playing the instruments that you see them playing. Aside from Connor, my favorite character in the band is Aidan. He's the one that writes all of the songs with Connor and basically puts all of the music to it. And let me tell you, he makes some good stuff. Seeing these two collaborate really just makes me kind of nostalgically happy. It brings me back to when I was in high school and my buddy Matt, who I've done videos with in the past, he and I would make music with each other all the time. We even recorded some videos and put them on YouTube. But those have been buried in all these years past, and I highly doubt anybody will ever find them again.
Well, this is a song I wrote a few years ago called The Bottle.
What? No. No!
It's because of that bottle that tears you up inside.
Those must be destroyed. Another thing to love besides the kids and the music is the coming of age story that goes along with Connor. His parents have a rocky marriage, they're always fighting. It's the thing that was the catalyst for him becoming a songwriter in the first place, which I relate to on such a dramatic level. But, just like most movies, there are some downsides. Not many in this case, but a couple. First is the priest that runs the school that Connor goes to. I understand that every film needs an antagonist, but this guy is just insane. Granted, I didn't go to a Catholic school in Ireland in the mid-80s, but I just have a hard time believing that there would be a guy like this running a school. See what I mean? It's a bit like Guantanamo Bay in there. You're not gonna want this guy near your children. And no, I am not going to make a priest joke there. Damn it, I guess I just did. And the second issue is maybe the last 10 minutes. It's not that it's a bad ending, it's just I honestly don't know how to feel about it. Without giving too much away, I'll just say that watching it makes the young and adventurous and goal-oriented side of me cheering and wanting the best for these characters. But the adult and responsible side of me is just so frustrated. Other than those two things though, this film is damn near flawless. If it weren't for something like La La Land back in 2016, then I am sure that this movie would have gotten some sort of recognition at the Oscars. But instead, it got snubbed, and that sucks, but at least it's on Netflix, so just about anybody can watch it. So with great characters who are beyond relatable, a wonderful story, and great music, with only a couple of minor faults, I'm going to have to give Sing Street an A. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to continue Musical March next week with the film that I just said snubbed this film, La La Land. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe so that I can see you next time.